Hello and welcome to Top Stories on Viewer Television. I am Ambassador Jesse. Here's the news. Administrative and academic workers of Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, Edo State on Wednesday continued their protest in the university to express grievances over the non-payment of their salaries. The protest had begun on Monday, February the 20th, 2023. The workers also alleged maladministration, intimidation, and victimization in the university by the acting vice-chancellor of the institution, Professor Sonny Adagboyin. However, the protest took a different version as staff members dumped a coffin at the main gate of the university on the Benin-Auchi Road. The staff accused the vice-chancellor, Professor Sonny Adagboyin, the acting registrar, Ambrose Odiase, and a member of the Special Intervention Team, Austin Osakwe, for claiming that the institution is operating perfectly. They further accused the Vice-Chancellor for being selective in the payment of salaries. The Economic Community of West Africa Observer Mission to Nigeria has implored the federal government to be proactive in addressing the fuel and cash scarcity citizens of the country are facing. ECOWAS further noted that the insecurity crisis in the country should be resolved before February the 25th election. The mission, led by former President of Sierra Leone, Ernest Koroma, gave this admonition during his visit to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, in Abuja. Responding, Onyema disclosed the scarcity of Naira and fuel has been a huge challenge for the government. He, however, disclosed that the government is currently taking measures to suppress the burden on Nigerians. Foreign countries have advised political parties to accept the results of the elections that will be announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission. They also urged parties to channel their grievances through appropriate channels after the election. This was contained in a joint statement from the diplomatic missions of the United Kingdom, the United States, Japan, Canada, and Norway. Candidates of various political parties vying for presidency on Wednesday signed the second peace accord organized by the Abdul Salami Abubakar-led Peace Committee. Several rockets have been fired before dawn from the Gaza Strip towards Israel, according to the Israeli army and witnesses from the Palestinian side. 6 rockets were fired, the Israeli army said in a statement. 5 were intercepted by its air defense system, while 1 fell in an uninhabited area. Witnesses on the Palestinian side told newsmen they saw at least 8 rockets fired. No casualties were reported by Israel's emergency services immediately after the firing, but the rockets triggered warning sirens in the cities of Sderot and Ashkelon, not far from the Gaza Strip, at around 4 a.m. local time, the Israeli army said. A 6.8 magnitude earthquake hit eastern Tajikistan on Thursday, the U.S. Geological Survey said. The quake struck around 5:37 a.m. local time at a depth of about 20.5 kilometers, that's 12.7 miles. The USGS estimated that little or no population would be exposed to landslides from the quake. Its epicenter appeared to be in Gorno-Badakhshan, a semi-autonomous eastern region that borders Afghanistan and China, about 65 kilometers from the small mountain town of Morga. A 5.0 magnitude aftershock hit the area about 20 minutes after the initial quake, followed by a 4.6 magnitude quake. The sparsely populated territory is surrounded by the towering Pamir Mountains and is home to Lake Serez. Plan International has donated furniture and water boreholes, among others, to 20 secondary schools in Yobe and Borno states, marking the symbolic handover of the completed projects, which include drilled boreholes, latrines, and classroom furniture at the Shehu Garbai schools in Maiduguri. Plan International said the intervention is to address the disturbing challenges of educational infrastructure in the 2 states in a bid to make learning convenient for students. They stated that the motive is to support the Northeast region as it recovers from the post-insurgency era and ensure that education remains top priority for children across Nigeria.
For the project to identify some of the unique needs that the different schools have in order to create a demand for education while strengthening the supply for education in these schools. So in all the efforts of the project and Plan International is to improve the quality of teaching and learning in school while creating access to education. Sustainability has been a key component of what we've been doing right from the start of the project. And so at this point, we are going to be strengthening that component of sustainability so that all that has been done will be maintained in these schools.
So when we are to talk about on Plan International distributed furniture to the classes of our students. So therefore, I can say that they have done their best and more is expected from them if possible. And this intervention is required by the various local governments that have not benefited. So where possible, I can appeal to the Plan International to do more to the rest of the schools too in the affected areas in Borno State.
And that's all on Top Stories. Many thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for our other programs.